All right. So learning objective number 4. Describe how scientific developments in DNA testing have impacted our thinking about capital punishment. And this will be a quick slide. I think at this point, most of us are familiar with the work done by the Innocence Project and other similar projects. In fact, there was a really successful podcast maybe 3 years ago called Serial, in which one of the outcomes of that was that it brought increased attention to the plight of people who are on death row, who maybe don't deserve to be there, whether because they have incompetent lawyers who don't properly represent them, whether or not there is some questions or tampering with evidence, or whether there's some other type of question about the guilty person's or the presumed guilty person's innocence. One of the reasons why prevention, or the argument, the theory of prevention is problematic is because of its, while it certainly prevents someone from murdering again or from committing a crime again, it is, you can't take it back. And so if you're guilty, or if someone is innocently punished for a crime that they didn't commit, especially when that is a capital punishment, right? You can't, you can say oops, but you can't make amends. You can't bring that person back. And so there does seem to be, that DNA testing has shown that there is many people who are on death row and don't deserve to be there. And this information here is a few years dated, but at the time this information was gathered, I think 2013, the Innocence Project had thrown out 265 false convictions, including 13 people who were on death row. Not to say that capital punishment is wrong, but we have to ensure without any reasonable doubt that that person perhaps is guilty of that crime.